Everyone, welcome back to my podcast. Today we are doing an audio only podcast because I didn't want the video, But day one of quarantine in the house. It's gonna lag so bad. I can already see it's on green. Turn off your Wi-Fi, Alex. Sorry. Just wait, dog.
Are you gonna do it for me?
It doesn't work. But today I am with Alex Ward. We are quarantined. We are just chilling in the house. We live together, obviously. But today we're just chilling, and we wanted to, not be bored. So we decided to do a podcast.
Of course, your background is Uzi's new.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Uzi dropped a couple albums. If you didn't listen, go to Spotify or Apple Music and listen to it. This is not a paid sponsorship, obviously. But I want to sit down with Alex today because he's big on election stuff, and make sure you put it close to your mouth. Quick ASMR. But Alex is super political, and I kind of wanted to hear his side of the story on some things.
Super political. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean.
I would say you're a pretty political person. We have a group chat with a bunch of our friends, and Alex is always the one to show up in the political conversations. Is that right or wrong?
Well, yeah, that's 100% right. Because I think y'all need to be informed on what's going on out in the world, and you guys just, don't seem to understand.
What? Why are you such a big Trump fan? I'm looking over. Apollo, his dog is just licking his feet. But why are you such a big Trump fan? Like.
Why do I support our president?
Yeah, like there's a lot of people no, as a dog, but I feel like there's a lot of Americans that obviously live in the U.S. that don't like Trump.
Yeah,
and you definitely are a big fan of Trump. Why do you like him so much? I'm not a big political guy because I don't care, honestly, about that stuff, but.
I sort of started liking him when he first started the beginning of when he was running. Just pretty much, I hate politics and I hate, political leaders just because I think they're all crooked. But yeah, putting a businessman he's not technically a politician, putting a business is a different move.
Well, I saw that. I mean, the cool thing that he did was I saw that didn't he hit what was it? Donate his whole check to.
Yeah, that's the first that pretty much I feel like anyone's ever heard of it. But ever since he took office, he's been donating.
He doesn't even take a presidential check, right?
No, he takes $1 of it because he legally
has to.
But
that's fair.
Yeah, no, the 400 grand. They he doesn't take it. He donates it.
That's crazy. That's like a lot of people still shit on him. That's
100%.
I don't know. I mean, it's cool that he does that. I mean, he has how much money in.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's
he another thing. People wanna.
That's probably pocket change, honestly, for him.
People want to judge him for how his business is. Name a huge successful businessman that hasn't gone bankrupt. I'm pretty sure.
Didn't Bill Gates just leave? Isn't Bill Gates? What? I know we're kind of jumping around this podcast, but
he just resigned. Or he just stepped down.
Wait, didn't Bill Gates do something else too? Besides Microsoft? I swear he was in some other business too, but besides the fact. But back to the whole quarantine coronavirus. Shit's crazy, man.
No, yeah.
Bro, isn't that nuts? That like
to Bill Gates like stepping down. I saw this video. This guy's like going off about how these like top CEOs ever since the coronavirus came out. All these top CEOs.
That's true. A lot of weird stuff has
stepping
happened.
down. Bill Gates stepped down. I guess the CEO of Uber stepped down. Like, it's just crazy. He says a lot of CEOs are stepping down.
Yeah, that is nuts. But nah, it's crazy that like all these restaurants and bars, gyms, bro, you can't go anywhere.
Yeah,
like you literally like stuck in your house for a good minute, but I don't know. Dude, did you see that huge video of like people in Tampa, or it was like Clearwater, Florida? All them people on the beach?
No, I didn't.
Dude.
I mean, I kind of figured with like seeing everyone flying.
Bro, they're going to bring it all back. Since the start of spring break in Clearwater, Florida has 19 new cases, like when that video happened.
It's nuts. They say like 19 new cases, like the person's walking in the hospital with blood pouring out of their ears and so. It's like literally the way I've been reading it. It's like literally nothing compared like
to
from
other
ages like 20 to like.
Yeah, like
30, it's
like,
not as effective as the older people, like, 70s, 60s, 80s.
So, dude, I saw something on Facebook today that a 103-year-old
recovered. Yeah,
bro, what?
I saw that.
That's
which another
crazy
thing,
immune system.
which is another thing where you see like, is the media really playing us? I mean, have you seen anyone with coronavirus?
No,
I've never seen anyone with coronavirus. I mean, have you seen anyone in your life with the flu?
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of people with the flu.
But it's just,
how can you sit here and believe something you don't even see? I mean, I'm one of those people that you gotta believe it. You gotta see it to believe it. But
yeah, I've heard a lot of people actually say that actually, like with a whole bunch of things.
Yeah,
you
like,
just have to see it.
Just
Yeah, like you're right. You have to see it.
Upper class trying to scare everyone, or what's going on?
I don't know though, because
another thing, I'm seeing it as a political agenda because. Pennsylvania, I guess they're like shutting down the sales of guns and ammo, and I guess that's just like a beginning stage of what people suspect is a takeaway of the Second Amendment.
The thing is though, like, what about like Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, now Kevin Durant, Tom Hanks, all these like actors, like. Everyone's saying it's so hard to get a test. Like, how are they getting the test? I get that they're famous and they would throw down any sort of money to, like, get a test. But, like, I heard it's so hard to get a test for that.
I guess a lot of rumors were going around. It's hard to get it. Well, not rumors, but it was hard to get a test just simply because the government didn't have anything in plan yet.
The thing is,
I mean, reading up on it, I guess there was a lot of like red tape, like a governmental red tape that pretty much prevents the mass sale of it. But I think now people are getting tested. I feel like
the craziest thing is though that like I don't know where I was gonna go with that. I remember. That sucks. But no, like you literally don't feel any like sort of symptoms. Like what's it called? What's that British actor? He was on Hot Ones. Idris Elba or whatever his name is. Whatever, he got the virus and he's like, yeah, I like still feel no symptoms. It's just crazy. Like people can be walking around and like having it, they don't even know because whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah, what I was gonna go with is this movie was came out about. It was in 2011, but people were like, oh, it's coming out. I think it was with Matt Damon.
Was it like
the germ? I think we saw it in health class or something.
With a C,
yeah. Like there's this like germ and everyone's like dying and shit. That's like what's going around. I mean,
no, I think I watched the trailer to that actually because
it was on Twitter or something. Yeah.
Because
if you hear snoring in the background, it's not a weed whacker. It's Apollo, Alex's dog.
But yeah, it's crazy how it's like how the movie plays out. But
no, it's such a good movie too.
But I mean, if you look at history, it's easy to predict, something like that happening, especially with China's, reputation of creating fucking viruses and shit, and everyone having a panic attack over it.
Dude, people are going nuts
because they freaking
people are going to stores and buying like dollars and dollars of like toilet paper. Do you just like shit nonstop when you get this virus?
When I first read about toilet paper going out, I like immediately went to eBay to see how much they were selling it, because I knew people
were on like StockX for like $374.
I also read a thing that a dude bought 17,000 hand sanitizers.
They made him donate it.
They did?
Yeah, they ended up making them donate it to charity.
No,
but like, isn't that illegal though?
Amazon blocked them.
They bought it. Why can't they sell it?
I mean, I bet Amazon and all them have lawyers up the yin yang that
know
how to move
but
their way around stuff like that to where they
know.
can make people do pretty much anything.
I don't know, but this shit's getting out of hand. Schools are closing though and shit. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
We were trying to think. We're like, so like, now that school's like technically canceled or delayed to go back.
Well, I mean, a lot of them are going online classes.
Yeah, dude. I'm saying, so like kindergartens. Next time school starts up, are they in first grade? No, listen. Do kindergarten just go to like first grade then, or do they repeat kindergarten? Do they go back to where they last started? Like, what? Like, you can't just skip a grade ahead. I mean, you can. I don't know what the rules are behind that, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they plan on doing with all this. I mean,
it's nuts.
Yeah, maybe the school year will just be longer.
I don't like. They already announced they're not making up these cancellation days.
I mean, they could just extend the end of the year, instead of, I don't even know what middle school and elementary school, what they get out. It's like June, mid-June maybe.
Yeah.
They could just expand it to like July.
But that's like most of your summer gone.
You think the school districts give a fuck?
Dude, yeah, because
they're just worried about giving you the education.
Because the teachers, and don't you think they want to go on vacation? Like, that's the only time teachers and shit can go on vacation.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, they want to vacate. Like, people want to be off too, but obviously, I think other parts. I don't know who they pay or not. Isn't a podcast without being recorded so much better?
100%.
Like, it's not as, and you've talked more. I don't know. I feel like when the camera's in your face, things get more awkward. Do you feel how sweaty my feet are?
Bro, you're gross as fuck.
Just feel.
No.
Can I wipe them up?
Bro, he don't care. He licks his feet.
He eats my foot. Oh. Apollo's dead.
It's awoke.
Bro, it's cool. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know when kids are going to go back to school.
Yeah, it sounds like they won't be going back this year. But
I know most colleges are going to online classes, though.
They'll probably do that the rest of the year.
Bro, but like sports, too.
That's a big thing.
Shit has been so crazy.
Yeah, stuff's getting canceled and closing shop. But I guess the fight, the UFC fight's still going on. They're doing it with like a minimum of 100 people in there.
But it's like us, like media people. I don't think it's fans.
Yeah. I mean, that's nuts. It's gonna be one of the first time in histories for that.
Dude, like, but if you think about it, I saw something on the internet, or like I saw something on the internet where fuck, forgot what we were talking about. Not talking about, but what you just said.
I'm just curious what they plan on doing with the 2020 Olympics.
Oh yeah.
Just waiting to see that. To be honest,
It's
in Japan, I think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and
I haven't really heard anything about Japan with the coronavirus. I mean, I know a lot of the.
Isn't it more China? It's more China, right?
But yeah, I mean, with Japan being an island.
Yeah. No, I heard that it's been decreasing. It's been doing better.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Like, why is it so wild in the U.S., but they're on like only a few hundred cases in China? You know what I mean? Like that's what like they closed down their last like coronavirus hospital, I guess. I read that somewhere. So I mean,
But
if
like,
it's not as crazy where it
don't
started,
you think?
why is it so crazy?
Don't you
here?
think, like, more people have it than we really like know?
Mm-hmm. I read another thing about that where it's like just because like the symptoms are so mild, it seems like, so where like a lot of people are walking around and they
Probably having
they
it.
probably don't know.
But like the thing is, when like this is playing such a big part, obviously, in media, as we talked about like before, because if no one talked about it as much as we are, we wouldn't even be panicking that much, you know? It's just like I don't know if it's getting out of proportion. Like, obviously I feel like they're doing the right thing, like for a couple of weeks at least, closing stuff down just to like take precaution. But it's like it's nuts.
Yeah, no, it's wild. I read this other thing
Please
with
don't pull my cord, Apollo.
with the China
Go.
China Basketball
His-
Association. Paul, come on.
Balls are gonna go on my computer. What were you saying though? Bro, what is this? Oh, it's your mic. Whatever, Apollo. You smelly shit. What were you saying?
About the China Basketball Association.
Yeah.
That they like plan to start April 3rd.
Don't do that.
They plan to start April 3rd. And yeah, the people like the US players that play over in China, they don't want to go back. China Basketball Association says if they don't come back, they're going to get banned.
What do you mean?
Like if they don't return back to China, they'll get banned from basketball. Like
Can you
over
even
there.
do that?
I don't see why not. I mean,
That's nuts.
Can they eat bats on sticks in China? Like, bro, that's literally. Do you see that video?
Didn't they say that's where
It's
it
like
was
the
spreading?
Wuhan market, right? And it's like the most exotic market like in the world. And they're like, it's sad because there's like dogs in cages and like
Bro, that's
they're
the saddest
chopping
shit
them
ever.
up and like they're putting bats like you know it's a bat 'cause it's literally
No shit.
it's not chopped up like a freaking shish kebab.
I know that.
It's literally a bat shoved on a stick
Yeah.
with like the wings all flapped
Ooh,
out.
shish kebab.
Yeah, no kidding. Somebody literally looks at this and's like, I'm gonna eat this. And like bats are like,
You're telling me
when
Apollo
you see a
wouldn't
bat, you get scared because of rabies, right? Bats like carry
Yeah.
rabies and stuff like. And you're just gonna.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say before. They just sent out. Didn't they just send out a new vaccine on Monday?
Oh yeah, in Seattle.
That's crazy. I hope it works. What if
We
they
all
don't?
hope it works. But another thing, I guess, if you get corona and then or COVID-19, I guess, and you recover from it, you're like immune. Like you can't get it again. Like
No, I saw a case that that happened. Someone had it, got rid of it, and got it again.
Oh wow.
It was the first one though in the world. I think it was in Japan.
Oh, well, that's the first we're hearing of Japan.
Yeah, yeah. I talked about it earlier. That's nuts though.
Maybe in a lot of cases though, because like if you get the chicken pox, right, kind of like.
I don't think knock on wood. I don't think I've ever had the chicken pox like as a kid. I think my brother did. Just not. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I had it either.
He was like, it starts happening. You're like, no, I should have said it.
Oh man.
What else has been going around in this world?
Nothing. We're at a standstill.
Bro. Yeah, like what happened in
Canada
wait,
and
January?
Mexico are closing their borders.
Wasn't it Wait, what?
Canada.
Oh
and
yeah, the
Mexico are
Nelk
closed.
boys just said that they can't go back home for a while.
Yeah,
They're
that's
obviously
nuts.
from Canada.
But don't a lot of them have like very very long work visas? Pretty much
What?
work visas.
Oh yeah.
Like, cause technically, I don't think you're supposed to travel.
Hey, go.
travel more than 30 days in another country.
Yeah.
But if you get a work visa, you can extend. Like, you can extend your stay because work-related reasons, obviously. But, I mean, I could see them getting one, you know, because what they do, technically, work, you know.
What was the timeline? Wasn't it Juice died in January, right?
Yeah.
And then Kobe.
24th or something like that.
And then Kobe was in January, wasn't he?
More February, I think. Definitely more February.
And then this whole coronavirus stuff. I always see these like meme tweets saying like coronavirus said it was going to be a movie. But they didn't say, I don't remember the name of it, but.
Oh, yeah, it was January. January 26th for Kobe.
And then didn't Juice die like the beginning of January?
I think Juice WRLD was December. Yep, December 8th. December, yep.
Oh, shit. That's crazy. I don't know. Scary, man.
Yeah, no. The Houston Astros are sick and tired of people booing them. So
Oh, yeah, I saw that, too. I saw that, too, as a conspiracy theory, even though that's probably not a conspiracy theory, honestly. Altuve's like, I got them.
There's a funny another one within, like, the wrestling community. I know a lot of wrestling memes don't get out there. But there's one. There's this dude who, he's, like, ranked number 1 in the country. But he got drug tested and tested positive for marijuana or something like that. I think it was marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
But he got banned, like, or kicked off by Arizona State. That's where he went. His name's Zahid. But no, yeah, it's crazy. There's a bunch of memes going around how the whole, like, because they canceled wrestling for NCAAs. They canceled that beat.
Oh, yeah. Everything. It's not just wrestling. That's the craziest part. Because, like, what? Bro, like, there's nothing on TV to watch. Like, everyone watches sports. I mean, most people.
Yeah, a lot of people. Bettings, sports betting.
But it's not even, like, worth going.
Yeah, since
I don't know.
betting in Iowa is legal.
Like, if you think about it, though, with the whole virus thing, like, it could have been here before, like, even us knowing, like, about it. I don't know.
I think Corona has been out for a while, coronavirus, but COVID-19 is just
that's what I meant, like,
mutated off branch of it, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, you know.
No, yeah. I mean, the flu hasn't the flu killed more people than?
Yeah, but it's a hard battle to argue with that.
Harder battle.
When this just came out.
Are your feet sweaty?
Probably.
Don't wipe it on my bed. No, don't wipe them on. Don't wipe them on my bed, bro.
You think I'm just wiping them on your bed? I'm just sitting here.
You're like grinding your feet off. It's just.
You want me to levitate above your fucking bed? Is that what you want me to do?
You're just
do you
like,
not want me to go anywhere in your room? Do you want me to sit outside the door while we do this fucking?
Yeah, sit on Apollo. What else has been going around, man? We don't have a script to this podcast. We kind of just hooked it up and wanted to talk. Any good movies out since, you know, you can't go too much anywhere? You been watching any good movies or TV shows?
I've been watching Designated Survivor on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that last night.
Yeah, it's kind of a political show.
Yeah, I'm not big on politicals.
Shut up. I mean, it's
politics, not political.
How the government works, you know. I mean, you learn a lot from it, but it's just a huge conspiracy show. That's pretty much what it is.
I love conspiracy theories. There's
one
watch
like Blacklist. Another one.
Someone's like, I don't like this episode of Black Mirror, like happening in real life, and I was like, yeah.
No, yeah, this is a Black Mirror
Bro,
episode, 100%.
Do you think like producers are gonna hop on this and just be like, let's make a movie about?
I mean, there have been movies about it
beforehand.
Yeah. So
you put coronavirus and they're like, we're suing you.
like that Simpsons show.
Oh yeah.
They had like a different name of the virus on the TV, but they threw Corona on it.
And people believe obviously what they see on the internet.
100%. I believed it when you said that. But I don't watch The Simpsons.
No,
I
I don't
believed
either.
it because they've been right on
But
a lot of shit.
I told that to like my family members, and they said there's been coronaviruses before this, like, so that could have been on the TV.
Yeah, 100%.
On The Simpsons, but what time is it? You gotta go to work soon.
Well, fortunately, my work hasn't closed down yet.
Nah, that's good. But I don't know. I got much more to talk about. You got anything on your mind, Ward? Anything to talk about? What's been going around town?
Nobody.
Nobody's around town.
Nobody's outside. We were in Iowa City. We're literally in Iowa City.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Iowa City.
When did we? Was it last Friday?
Yeah, last weekend.
Friday.
Nah, we won't talk about Iowa City.
Oh, I'm gonna talk about.
No, you can talk about your part. No.
We literally were walking around down like by the bars. Literally, Friday night in Iowa City is always packed. Saturday night, always packed. I didn't see a single person.
Not one.
I didn't see. We walked into Jimmy John's.
Coronavirus is like looking around. They're like, what the fuck? Where is it? You're the virus.
I'm just like walking around. What are you doing?
Alex is out. We're going home. People knew you were coming to town.
Fuck you. But yeah, we went into Jimmy John's. We're like, has it been dead like this like all night? Dude,
Bro, what I just realized is I said, what's been going around town? You go, literally no one.
Yeah, no one. Look outside. No one. A car just drove by.
No, I meant going around town like in your life.
Is my life a town? Is that what you're referring
You've never heard that slogan?
Going around town. I don't know. I haven't.
You go, literally no one.
Oh, I haven't heard that slogan.
Oh, that's so funny.
Maybe.
But no, yeah, there's no one out. People are getting very scared of this. But like Walmart lines, people are going crazy. Don't, bro. Look at his things just wobbling.
The only people I see in Walmart lines are old ass people, bro.
Bro,
like this virus affects you the most. Like that's why they have this lockdown so that you don't die, and that you're out here wandering around
looking for a toilet.
Looking
paper.
for hella toilet
Put
paper.
some sandpaper. Don't be a baby. I bet the sandpaper's still around at Menards.
Spread your cheeks out the window and just let it free fall.
You just have to wipe.
Then you don't gotta wipe. No, if
It's outside.
If it's a clean ball.
Just because if it's outside, you don't have to wipe.
Well, this is by then. Like if the whole crisis continues, water's out.
I didn't press start recording.
Are you fucking with me right now?
I'm joking.
Oh my god.
I got you.
No, what was I gonna? Oh, it's like that Workaholics episode.
Oh, that
when he's like,
so
I gotta go poop.
show.
And he goes, you better be quick. And he went like literally in 5 seconds. He goes, you didn't wipe. And he goes, it was a clean poop. I didn't have to.
I'm guessing Adam went poop, and Durr said, "Why didn't you wipe?"
How did that?
I'd never even seen that episode, but that show is so funny.
I hope they keep making it.
Nah, I hate that they keep giving us tea. They keep giving it. Bro, did that girl respond for your shift?
No, we're going in, boys.
Good, but
Hey, fucking leave it.
I ain't leaving. Brother, yeah. I was gonna say there's probably Corona on these mics, but
Hey, that's 100% with me.
what?
I'm fine with that.
What?
I've been saying if I finally get Corona and I recover from it, I just want to get this passed. I just want this to be over with.
Go. Yeah. Do you think
you got anything to comment?
I'm trying to think about it. Like, do you lose your appetite though if you get this virus? Because someone was talking about because they had it and they're like, oh, I finally have like an appetite again. I'm feeling better. Like,
you see, Kevin Durant got it.
Yeah,
It's nuts.
That's crazy. 4 players.
I mean, there's probably more.
Bro, you know what's sad though? Like, what about the other 3 players? Can't you say their names?
Me?
No, like ESPN literally only tweeted Kevin Durant and 4 others on the team. Who are the 4 others? Is he the only one that matters?
Kyrie's just like,
coroned out. He's just like, what about me?
I don't know. Cristiano Ronaldo bought a whole
island
just to escape it.
That's nuts. He FaceTimed me the other night.
No, he didn't.
I pulled this prank on Alex, where I downloaded this app and Cristiano Ronaldo, correct? Did I say that right? Or is it Christian Ronaldo?
I don't know, man.
Our friend is here. Well, thank you guys for listening to our podcast today. Oh, wait. No. He's gone. I thought our friend was here. Are we done with this podcast?
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listening to our podcast today. Sorry for jumping around. But I thought it was a pretty good conversation. If this does well, we'll do another audio podcast.